My name's Rashod. You're dealing with depression, right? You're waking up every day, you're just like, it'll never get better. I'm always gonna be the same. Nothing's good. I dealt with depression all the time, but recently I figured out ways to really help your depression. Most people will say, you need to change your mindset and outlook on life. Bitch, shut the fuck up. If your brain's broke and not functioning properly, how can you change anything? That's like going up to a murderer and saying, hey, stop murdering. Stop!
You're right. I have taken a lot of lives that wouldn't make sense for me to continue to kill.
You think he's gonna do that? Or is he gonna say, wait a minute, you know I'm a murderer, I'm gonna murder you. It just doesn't make logical sense. So I have went around and found some of the best supplements to take as far as depression. Now listen to this, and I wanna say this very clearly. I am not sponsored by anybody, and I don't wanna be sponsored by these people that I'm telling you the supplements. Because then you lose your credibility, and it's like, oh, he's getting paid off of that. When I tell you this, you're not gonna hear this from anybody else. I'm putting 100% Rashod guarantee on it. You will not hear this from anybody else. So the supplement that I want to start off with first, and keep in mind, I'm talking about suppressing to fully curing it. I'm not talking about a little, let's take this and then you get 78,000 side effects and then you just feel worse and now your wiener doesn't work and or vagina. I'm not talking about anything like that. The first supplement I'm gonna go with, and I've said it numerous times, is Acetylcysteine by Nutrikon. If you are suffering from depression, will calm your brain down. It'll calm the nerves down. You could take it before you go to sleep to relax. I take a scoop in the morning, take a scoop at night. The bottle lasts for a long time, and it's not even really expensive. I think it's less than 20 bucks. You can literally take it and you'll notice a difference. I was just bored. I'm like, oh, let's learn about that. And I seen people that were, suffering from heroin withdrawals, like, oh, it really helped me. And I'm like, well, I know it helped with depression, but heroin? Oh my God. Can you imagine that? You just there, just stuck like a statue, high as hell off heroin, and it's helping you? Oh man, oh goodness. That's when I knew what was up with it, all right? The second one I'm gonna recommend, this is called Nutricon by Nature Sunshine. Now this has valerian root, hops, which I found out later on if you're like too testy. Now what I mean by too testy, if you're like, you're so testosterone up that you're ready to cry and like be depressive and fight stuff, like a lot of people you meet at Buffalo Wild Wings that are there not taking care of their children, then this will help you a whole bunch. So, all right, you like that plug, Buffalo Wild Wings? I don't eat there. But yeah, it's very helpful, all right? It's got vitamin C, it's got shoshana fruit, it's bee pollen, lemon bioflavonoids. This right here I take every morning before I trade stocks, right? I stopped taking it because I'm like, I can handle stock trading. It's not stressful at all, putting up thousands of dollars and then watching it either go up and you make a lot of money or go down and your whole day's ruined. Not stressful at all. This will completely calm you down without crazy side effects. We don't want any side effects. If it's herbal, it's verbal. Meaning, if I'm speaking about it, you can take it, all right? You don't have to sit there and be like, oh, it's gonna make me do this. No, if it's good herb or herb, because someone said I was pronouncing it wrong. The third thing you're gonna need, it's a toss-up. It depends what you're going for, but this is more based on if you have more anxiety-based depression. I don't have really anxiety-based depression. It's more of stress-based depression, which is two different things. When you're anxious and all that, you can have panic attacks, all kinds of bullcrap happen. When you're stress-based depression, you're just there, you're just down in the dumps, you're frustrated, you're angry. Anxiety, you're more on edge. You could either go with Nature Sunshine Anxious List, which has I forgot how to pronounce it, Zimbrin, which is supposed to, I guess, come from Africa if I remember correctly. I think I Googled it a while ago. I take a lot of supplements, so a lot of this stuff is hard to fully remember, but it's Zimbrin, which is supposed to be a natural Xanax. When I would take this, when I did have anxiety, listen, this bitch empty. When I did have real bad anxiety, I'd be there just, once again, a good day. You could buy this Nutri-Calm, you there relax. Then the next one that I would recommend by an older guy named Terry Natural. I think he's like 82 years old, strong AF. He can drop down, give you push-ups. He's real popular for making Curamin and all that. He's the one that really pushes that. But he has something called Acetylcysteine. In my opinion, this is a better deal. You can get this on Amazon. This, 90 tabs for about 60 bucks, which is kind of pretty good, all right? But I'm returning this because I don't need it. You want to calm your brain down to where you can relax. But this leads me to another thing. When you are wired with this stress, depression, and all that, you gotta understand your adrenaline is really being pumped out and destroyed. And I had to learn this the hard way, right? So I'm trading stocks, you're on edge, you're like, oh, it's good, I'm making money. And then it just claps you, you're done. So your adrenaline is just all over the place and all that, right? You can destroy your adrenaline glands. Well, not like literally destroying, but like where they're just, you're not getting the adrenaline you need. It's just really destroying it. If you go do something, you're not excited about it or whatever, or like something you love and you're just like, I don't really care. You're not getting that pump, that hype feeling that you used to. Your adrenal glands are really damaged and destroyed. They're just not outputting nothing, which leads me to the next supplement, Adrenaplex. I recently had to take this. I suffer from ADHD, fixing it right now, all right? I didn't want to accept that I had ADHD until I stopped taking stuff for ADHD. All I've taken was herbal stuff. I just do impulsive stuff and just can't really concentrate on anything. And if you talk about too much, and I just can't really focus and I just get frustrated and angry. And it makes no logical sense. That's just me. No, it's ADHD. But Adrenaplex. I had to take this recently, start doing it to get my adrenaline back. I've just been feeling crazy. I go to the gym, it feels like I'm not recovering properly. I'm 29, I should be still running around, doing all kinds of wild stuff, living my life. When you hit 29, you're not supposed to be like, oh, life's over, I'm tired. You're 29 years old. Who you listen to, Jim? Jim is a pussy. He doesn't even enjoy his life. Never be Jim. Someone named Jim is pissed off right now. Next thing I got, this is red beet formula, all right? Now, me personally, I don't like beets. Now, red beet formula is really good for getting your nitric oxide levels back up. You need that also. You need your adrenals and nitric oxide. Get your blood flow and make you feel good. It's got licorice root, that's real good with digestion. Red beet, nitric oxide is gonna help it. Fennel seeds, I can't remember what that does, honestly. You got hawthorn berry, that's good for circulation and blood flow. Like if you have heart issues, it'll really help you out on it. They have, Nature Sunshine has hawthorn berries. I used to make a combo with that. I take that in the morning before I trade it. It would make me very calm and all that. Second to last thing I got, vitamin D3. Someone is gonna say, oh, you get vitamin D from the sun. You are in the sun for 2 minutes. You go outside, you're like, it's hot out here. And then you go back inside. You think your body was like, I've absorbed the sun, I feel amazing. No, it didn't do anything. You need vitamin D3. I take 2 of these twice a day, right? Don't go and get the cheap crap on Amazon neither. All right, I've done that. Trust me, I've tried to save a few dollars. You get the little yellow squishy gel ones. I'm like, ooh, it did absolutely nothing. The last thing to take, it's up for debate if you want to get it, all right? If you've already seen this and you're like, that was a lot of damn money, I'm not adding more money. It could help you, it could not help you, but it's helped me, all right? It's called Fine Strength. It's a flower essence formula by Nature Sunshine, right? You can do 1 dropper in the morning, 1 dropper at night. They got the Keep Cool. As you notice, I basically ran through this because I have a short temper. So this one helps you with anger. They got Open Heart. This helps you not basically be a damn narcissist and be like, that's your problems, bitch. Not mine, I don't care. you don't want to hear people's problems and all that. Here's a super bonus. Honestly, you're gonna see this part and you're gonna think I'm a nutcase saying this. I don't care. I'm aware of how much of a nutcase it sounds like. There's a saying, you know, the people you're around, they cause you, they give you bad energy. Have you thought a little bit more in depth on it? The people that you're around that tell you all their problems and you say you're drinking with them, you're doing drugs with them. They'll say, oh man, I'm fighting demons and all that. They really are fighting demons. Big disclaimer. This is if you believe in this. Whenever you feel like something is just going completely wrong in your day, say these words with me, all right? All the demons in insert person's name, you have no power to disobey. Under our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, you are to return to the abyss, to where you belong. You have no power to disobey. Leave now. You say this statement, right? You'll start noticing you feel a lot better. And not even placebo-wise, all right? I'm not getting into it because one, it sounds like a bunch of nutcase crazy ass stuff and someone's gonna say, who appointed you the power to be able to say something like that? But it does get demons off. It definitely does, all right? With that being said, if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Rashod out.